Hey Bulls fans! We've got some jaw-dropping news that you won't want to miss. But before we dive into this blockbuster update, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Chicago Bulls action. Brutal update on Zach Lavine trade. Chicago Bulls in trouble. Things are getting intense. The Chicago Bulls are desperate to trade Zach Lavine. Despite Lavine's successful tenure with the Bulls, Chicago is struggling to find any offers due to his massive $138 million contract and recent injury. This situation is becoming a major concern for the franchise and its fans. Zach Lavine, known for his explosive scoring and athleticism, has been a cornerstone for the Bulls since his arrival. However, his recent injury and the financial burden of his contract have made it incredibly difficult for the Bulls to find a suitable trade partner. The team's front office is under immense pressure to make a move that can benefit the team in the long run, but the current market conditions are less than favorable. According to a new report by Darnell Mayberry from The Athletic, the idea of Chicago trading Zach Lavine is now on life support. The fact that Lavine played only 25 games last season with his enormous contract is a devastating blow. Here's the exact snippet from Mayberry's article. Start with Zach Lavine, Mayberry said. Each passing day is another step toward the two-time All-Stars market being on life support. Lavine and the Bulls need a fresh start after a 7-year marriage that has led to just one playoff appearance. Finding a new home for Lavine, who is recovering from right foot surgery and is due $138 million over the last 3 years of his contract, is the tricky part. Lavine's injury history is a significant concern for potential suitors. His most recent injury, which limited him to just 25 games last season, has cast a shadow over his future performance. Teams are wary of taking on a player with such a hefty contract who may not be able to contribute consistently. This has put the Bulls in a precarious position, as they may need to sweeten the deal to make it appealing to other teams. The market for Zach Lavine has deteriorated so much that it looks like the Chicago Bulls now have to include additional assets to trade him, instead of receiving assets. In the past, the Bulls sweetened offers for Lavine, Mayberry said. They gifted him with his maximum allowed 5-year, $215 million contract 2 summers ago, predicting that Lavine would continue to blossom as a star. Now, the Bulls may be forced to attach additional assets in a Lavine trade. This shift in the market dynamics is a stark contrast to just a couple of years ago when Lavine was considered one of the most promising young talents in the league. His explosive scoring ability and highlight reel dunks made him a fan favorite and a key piece of the Bulls' future. However, the combination of his injury and the financial commitment required to keep him has changed the narrative entirely. In a way, it feels like the market is playing hardball with Zach Lavine. Over 7 seasons with the Chicago Bulls, he's averaged 24.2 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 4.3 assists on 47/38/84 shooting splits. Before his recent injury, Lavine played in 77 out of 82 games during the 2022-23 NBA season and 67 out of 82 games in the 2021-22 NBA season. These statistics highlight his talent and potential, making it all the more frustrating for the Bulls to be in this current predicament. Lavine's career with the Bulls has been filled with highs and lows. He has shown flashes of brilliance, including multiple All-Star selections and incredible scoring performances. Yet, the team has struggled to translate his individual success into consistent wins and playoff appearances. This disconnect has fueled the desire for a fresh start for both Lavine and the Bulls. While there are concerns about Zach Lavine's health during the 2023-24 NBA season, it's certainly starting to look like the market is drying up, aiming to devalue him despite his significant contributions. Teams are cautious about investing in a player with recent injury issues and a substantial contract, which complicates the Bulls' efforts to make a beneficial trade. The current situation leaves the Bulls in a difficult spot. Do they hold on to Lavine and hope he returns to form, or do they make a desperate move and trade him along with valuable assets to get his contract off the books? It's a tough decision that will shape the future of the franchise. So, what does the future hold for Zach Lavine and the Chicago Bulls? Stay tuned to find out. And remember, if you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell for all the latest updates on your favorite team. This story is far from over, and you won't want to miss any of the action as it unfolds. Let's see how this saga plays out and whether the Bulls can navigate this challenging situation to come out stronger on the other side.